Identifying stress. Now that we are moving on to the symptoms of stress, let's review. Stress as defined by Merriam-Webster is emotional, chemical, and physical factors that cause a mental or bodily tension that may be a factor in disease causation. Bodily or mental tension resulting from factors that tend to alter the equilibrium, for example, job-related stress. Now, according to the Mayo Clinic, stress affects the body and our behavior. Stress symptoms may be felt or they may not be felt. There's good stress and there's bad stress. For example, good stress is exercising. We exercise to stay healthy, and although it is good for our body, it still is a form of stress. Yet, it's good stress. Bad stress is when the tension is there and has the negative effects of producing a fight or flight hormone called cortisol. Bad stress can be caused by biases, not being understood at work, huge demands, and even too little demands. For example, not having enough work or being overqualified for a position can still cause bad stress. Stress left unchecked can contribute to many health problems like heart disease, high blood pressure, obesity, and diabetes. Common effects of stress on the body would look like headaches, muscle tension, fatigue, chest pain, upset stomach, and sleep problems. That's on the body. In our moods, we would see anxiety, restlessness, lack of motivation or focus, feeling overwhelmed, being irritable, angry, sadness, and even depression. On our behavior, we would see things like overeating or undereating, angry outburst, misuse of drugs, alcohol, tobacco use, social withdrawal, or exercising less often. And that leads us to the last question. We want you to ask yourself, are you losing interest in the things that you normally have interest in? That too is a sign of stress. Stress management techniques. There are certain acts that you can do to manage stress. If you have symptoms, think about some of the things that we are sharing with you today. It is very important to explore stress management strategies. Here are 5 tips. First, regular physical activity. Second, practice relaxation. Third, find a way to laugh. Laugh at a joke or look at a funny show, because laughter is like medicine. 4, spend time with family and friends. And 5, set a time for hobbies such as reading a book, listening to music, arts and crafts. Whatever your hobby may be, set a time for it. You want to manage stress by being conscious and intentional in your actions. Now, inactive ways of managing stress, such as watching television, surfing internet, or playing video games, may seem relaxing, but they can increase stress over the long term. For example, if you have an assignment that's due tomorrow, and instead you choose to do one of these 3 things of like watching television or surfing the internet or playing the video games, if you did those things instead of the assignment, the next day your stress would be heightened. So you have to think, where do these relaxing activities, where do they have their place? There are a couple of things that you have to remember that are essential. Basic life skills, such as getting plenty of sleep and eating healthy. These things are very important because you don't want to do things that add to stress, like staying up all night or eating something that's not as healthy for you or may not even agree with you. For instance, a lot of people drink caffeine and it gives them a boost, but for some, they may become jittery or even over the top. You have to be sensitive to your body and sensitive to your own personal needs.